Hello，好朋友，好朋
Hello.
友
Good evening. Good morning.
，Good afternoon，
Good afternoon.
Good morning，
嗯
呵呵，
哼，嗯哼，
朋友们在这儿哈，今天看
嗯哼，
这边有点冷了，我们家那炉火都烧起来了，能看到这炉火吗？
嗯哼，
炉火烧起来了，今天还是有些好消息哈。首先给大家报个一个好消息，我当时到这边来的时候，跟马里兰那边
嗯哼，
有一个华人社区，它有一个叫齐丽丽的一个女士，当时给她联系了一下，她在马里兰州竞选她那个区的区长，但后面她竞选上没有，我没给她联系，今天给我来了一封信。就说马里兰的华人社区都已经行动起来了，尽量的帮助那些有帮助的人。他也是跟到一起到医院去，把一些科学家捐赠的手套啊、防护的那些用品啊送给医院的人。他非常高兴的告诉我，就说瑞士啊，你在家里面等着一起联系哈，等到要是我们有需要的时候，我随时会找你。好，这是一个非常好的消息。我们两个呢，今天穿的也比较正规哈，在家里，然后希望带给大家也是特别开心跟特别喜悦的一种心情。希望是这个艰难的时刻，我们不要灰心，我们有信心有能力，然后把这些东西做好，是不是，朋友们？还有的时候，今天那个秦丽丽女士告诉我一个信息，我也想给大家分享一下，就是说现在。如果你是申请你那个，就是政府不是要发那个救助金吗？救济金，如果政府发这个钱的时候，他是不需要你任何信息的哈。有人如果给你打电话要你的个人信息，千万注意，这就是个骗子，不要给他你的个人信息，因为政府不需要你的个人信息的，然后他会知道你。因为你们有那个 license 嘛，你是在哪个州，在哪个州，你们自己都有那个相关的那些信息，所以接到这个电话的时候，一定是骗子电话，朋友们千万不要相信哦。So today you just watch TV, and this TV just is black people sit down in a restaurant.
Oh yeah. It was a show.
今天一个很好玩的事情，老公给你们分享一下。
We many years ago in America, there was a TV show called Candid Camera. So what they would do is they would put a camera in a house, in a restaurant, wherever, grocery store, and they would do silly things. And they'd film it, and they'd film the people's reactions who didn't know that the camera was there, the hidden camera. So that's what the show was about, was a restaurant in New Jersey, and they had some African American people come in and sit down, and there was a table of three people who were in on the secret. Okay, they were in on the secret, and the waitress was in on the secret. Okay, so the waitress would come out, and then these other people would come sit down. They'd fill the restaurant, and the waitress would ask these people who were just happened to be African American, say, "Yeah, this is great. I have your order, but you have to pay first. You have to pay. I'll go get your bill together. You pay me first, and then I'll serve your food." And they're like, "Oh, okay." But the other people in the restaurant would hear this, and they would get really upset. They would say, "Excuse me, could you come here? What's going on here? What do you mean? Why do they have to pay first? I didn't have to pay first." So the waitress would say, "Well, I've had trouble with people like this before." And they were like, "What do you mean? What do you mean people like this?" And she'd be like, "Well, So basically what it was trying to see how people would react to blatant racism, in a little diner in New Jersey. And it reminded me of Candid Camera, but Candid Camera show many years ago wouldn't do something like this. They'd just do something silly. But this is like a serious question. So
对，他是
yeah.
他是那个就是在现在这个艰难的时刻，因为种族歧视一直是美国的主流社会是不可以容忍的，所以 ABC 的那个电视台就做了这么一个，就是我们觉得就是像设了一个套样的，到一个那个餐厅里面，然后这个女服务员走到那个就是黑人坐的那桌上，就说你们必须要先付钱，你们才能吃饭。然后旁边一个白人的女的就坐在那儿说：“她我也需要先付钱吗？”然后那个女服务员说：“你不用先付，只有他们先付。”然后那个白人女的就说：“为什么我不用先付呢？”这个女服务员说：“我们相信你，你知道的，我们相信你。”所以他就对比了一下，就是用这个话题说，在这么艰难的时刻，我们不要做这种就带着有歧视性的这种行为。所以 ABC 的时候就做了这么一个访问的时候，很多人当时的时候就对这女服务员就特别生气，就说管他是黑人还是白人，马上都说要从这个餐厅离开了，不在你这餐厅吃饭了。他们所有的人准备走出去的时候，才看见外面有人拿着摄像机在那拍，还有经理在那外面就对着他们解释。就我们经常看到美国人的那种，就是那种秀啊，那种设一个套啊，然后到后面是一个非常圆满的、非常好玩的一个结尾。所以这个还是一个充满有爱的一种环境，看起来的时候还是非常暖心的，特别暖心。朋友们，你们这2天的时候有什么好的那些新闻，好的那种暖心的事儿，我们今天周末的时候一起来分享一下。
So I just wanted to answer some of these questions here. Someone's asking, when are we going to New York City? Well, soon, maybe this year we'll go. Haven't been there in a while, a few years, but
before you worked.
Yeah, I lived and worked in New York for many years in the city, so I kind of know it well. It's changed, but what place hasn't? So someone else asked if we had our dinner. Yes, we had our dinner. Okay, so someone also said for people to file to get stimulus money, this act, the CARES Act that was passed through Congress, Friday afternoon, the Treasury Department, the Treasury IRS, set up a web portal, which the best way to access it is through irs.gov. And you can find it through that website, and it'll redirect you when you click on a link in the irs.gov website, and it will go to, I believe it was, it's Intuit portal. And this is if you don't normally file your taxes because your income is below the filing threshold. I don't remember what those numbers are, but I do know that the stimulus money of $1,200 per person is available for each individual taxpayer who has made less than $75,000 adjusted or income in a year. I don't know if it's AGI or not. And then for couples, married couples, if you're filing jointly now, your income level is $150,000 or under, and you can file for that.
有朋友需要这个上面的帮助吗？需要那个在网上申请这个吗
？What?
Some people need help.
Yeah.
The website?
Well, it's really simple to use. I just watched the news flashes, and we actually got an email from the Congress, our United States Congress representative.
Just states congressman.
Yeah, the state and the U.S., the federal, the U.S. congressman or woman. If you should have a connection with them. If you're a citizen, you can talk with them. Also, if you're becoming a citizen, then you have another citizen, talk with you, but if you have a green card and you
and then you have tax.
If you're paying, right. You're kind of, you can't vote, but you still have rights. Okay, so people who are permanent residents of the United States are entitled to, as far as I know, the law, they're entitled to, as long as they obey the law, they're entitled to all the rights that U.S. citizens have. Every single one, just about. So this is an important thing to know. Don't think that you're being left out or overlooked. Initially we wanted to talk. Reese wanted to talk about love tonight. So I mean,
yes, it's different.
Yeah, it's very different. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that somewhere, some other time or something.
我觉得有爱的生活真的是不一样哈。
Let me see, we have
这段时间你们待在家里的时候，肯定也是把所有的那种爱都给了家人，我觉得非常非常开心，也非常好。就这个时刻，我感觉这个时刻马上的时候，咱们就会迎来更好的一天了。因为现在这个数字增长的也不是很快了哈。因为这2天的时候就看福奇博士的那种言语的时候，就是我们的隔离那个距离这种措施已经出现成效了。就咱们还是继续在家里面坚持一下的时候，就会很好。所以要更多的爱，给爱人待在一起，小孩待在一起，父母待在一起。不知道朋友们，你们是待在美国的多，还是待在哪里的多啊？美国的时候，现在这个情况是，我觉得是慢慢在变好了，挺好的。我因为我也看不到朋友在说什么哈，我看一看哈。
Okay.
对对对，就是我们经常也是给朋友啊，在微信里面问候一下，看看这朋友怎么样啊。所以这2天呢，还有一些好朋友的时候，我有个好朋友的时候，刚好的时候在医院住了院出来，但是他不是得这个病啊，另外的病。哎呀，谢天谢地，他终于的时候就是说把这个病根给他清出了。给我了一个消息，我也是非常开心，所以这2天连续的时候拍了些樱花给他发过去，让他看看花的时候笑得更开一些，希望他尽快的好起来。我也希望看我视频的朋友们呀，你们也要开开心心的，反正这段时间的时候咱们正好简单哈，就吃点简单的东西，然后多想想，哎呀，生活美好的东西，每天看到阳光灿烂的，我觉得是非常开心的。现在的生活变得很简单，we live. It's very simple. We don't make more food.
Oh, now?
Yeah, we
with
don't.
All this going
we don't
on?
need to
Yeah.
eat it.
Well, 2 meals a day. Yeah.
3.
2 small meals a day, and not as many snacks. I mean, we try to snack on fresh fruit and things of that nature. So we're just calming down. One of our neighbors. She's an elderly woman, and she said that this situation, she was a little girl, but it reminded her of World War II, which was in the 1940s for America, and kind of the same scariness thing going on. And when I look back, my mom went through the Great Depression in the 1930s in the United States. And whenever, we would go to my mom's house, her refrigerator was just chock full, and her freezer. I was like, Mom, why do you have all this food? And she said, because, I don't know. She said, I think because I went without, and didn't know what was going to happen for years during the Depression, that subconsciously I want to make sure that I'll always eat and be able to feed my family. It's just a subconscious thing. And, just looking at this situation now, I mean, yeah, everybody's in a hurry to get back to work and get the economy going. But, personally, I feel that and I'm sure there's lots of others who feel the same way, that you have to have humans first before dollars. Yeah, dollars are going to help, but life is probably more important than money in most situations. Yes, you need money to survive, but without your life, you're not going to need money.
If you travel, you little boy,
Mm-hmm.
so your family have food.
Yeah, we growing up, we
always have food.
Yeah, we always did. Yeah, we were always. My mom always made sure that we were okay. Yep.
Wow, I'm little girl. Always I'm hungry.
Yes.
I don't have more food to eat.
I know. Well, in America too, this is we consume in America. We buy more than we need, and we eat more than we need, and we just it's just huge. Just everything is bigger and better, and a lot of times it's not necessarily better. But now I'm looking at this situation in our household, and I don't know what's going to happen in 3 months or 6 months. Right now, fresh vegetables and fruits are difficult to find. You can't order them online. Where we live, they don't deliver. I mean, so you have to go out and look at the stores and see what their situation is. And this is not what they're saying on the television, on the news. They're not outlining these situations here, but everybody knows this. And I'm wondering how is it going to be 3 months from now, because if there's a disruption now, it's going to be like a domino effect, where one topples another and another and another. What's it going to look like 3 months, 6 months? And I've seen supply chains that one little problem can keep the food. It's not delivered. You have to have it from start to finish, to deliver it to people. And so these are some of the problems and things that are in the back of a lot of people's minds right now, and they're also in the front. Like, how do I put food on the table now? And am I going to be able to do that tomorrow, next week, and next month, and maybe 6 months from now? So this is an overwhelming situation, and I think when something is really bad, you tend to just kind of be numb, and because it's so big and so terrible, you kind of just want to be numb and don't want to think about it. But you really have to be smart about it.
You remember?
Mm-hmm.
So you just what I say? Your mother very angry you, and
for what?
You just remember something.
Yeah.
And course. You doing something. Your mother very angry.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother feeding you, and
I get spanked. Sure, if I had a.
And you remember something?
Yeah, if I sassed back. One thing in my family when we were growing up, I had 2 older brothers. One was too old, so he was never around. He'd left the house. But my other brother, we had a rule in the house that you had to eat everything on your plate. So my mom would just pile the food. Talk about consumption. And so I could never, ever finish this food. So my brother would always take food from me. And then when we got older, in teens maybe, I needed the food, but he still kept taking the food off of my plate. So anyway, I mean, yeah, my mom wouldn't. She was pretty tough, but fair, and I think that's what every family needs, is someone who's tough but fair and realistic. And
in Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Family person just sit down here.
Yeah, the meal. Yeah.
And talk. Listening. his grandmother, grandfather talk a
Mhm.
story for his
Yes.
grandchildren.
Yeah, we did stories. My mom would make eggnog. We'd have champagne for New Year's or Thanksgiving. You know, growing up, we had a little bit of wine. Even when you're a kid, you know, just a sip is okay. You know, and to try to keep the tradition. Sure. Okay.
我们当时看这个房子一进来的时候，那个人把这个火啊 fireplace 一升起来的时候，我当时觉得好温暖，我说这房子特别好。因为在洛杉矶的时候天气特别热，就用不上这个火，然后在这边的时候用上这个火。今天老公说，天气也特别冷，然后想跟大家一起聊天的时候，想把这种温暖也带给大家，所以今天我们把这个烧上，就是
Fireside Chat.
Fireside Chat.
Yeah. So
just talk all the story.
Yeah.
And
yeah. So someone's asking a question. Are we used to the food in the East? Well, in the eastern states, I believe they're trying to say, because they believe that the food is more suitable for Chinese people in California. Well, there's a lot of Chinese people here. There's a lot of people from Asia on the East Coast as well, so they know the drill, and you know, so the supplies are about the same. You can get the same thing. For instance, the markets, the Asian markets here, there's specifically, you know, Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese, and they have all those, you know, Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese products and foods. So it's the same thing. Some of the other markets are the suppliers are from India, but you can get it's the same thing. So yeah, so we're East Coast, West Coast. It's when you get out to the you know, in the middle of the country, out in the country somewhere, you might find a Chinese restaurant.
all places have
right,
Chinese
but it's difficult for
restaurant.
them to find, you know, the home style sauces and stuff, you know, in the local supermarkets. You've got to go to a distributor or have it shipped in, you know. But what other? Okay, same feeling. Okay. I mean, I just wanted to have this chat with people and to try to, you know, stay positive. Have a lot of wonderful people who watch our channel, and we're very thankful that many of you, most all of you, are very positive and very kind with your comments. Thank you. You know what? As far as supplies go, like toilet paper and masks, and we were able to get some masks, but you know, we don't have a lot of you know, cleaning stuff. I mean, I have some, but not, you know, hand cleaners, and you know, I mean, I was looking at things on how to make stuff online, and you know, you can make all that, but you have to have the ingredients, and some of the ingredients we don't have. So and the other thing too is, you know, it's I mean, it's just dangerous to go out and take a chance when you don't have to. I mean, I don't mean to sound so dark, but when you start to look at how many people are not going to see tomorrow, who have died from this virus, or who are sick, and just being in the hospital doesn't mean you're going to survive either.
I think maybe just 1 week.
I read
all is down.
Maybe we'll see. Because now
Oh.
Washington State, I did see something tonight that said Washington State closed everything down early in like March 16th or something. And because of that, they had fewer cases, fewer deaths, and fewer cases. So this is a really, really good sign. and also too, pockets of cities where people are really taking things seriously. San Francisco, I think, has an extremely low death rate and infection rate for this virus. So it's just where people either didn't care or didn't take it seriously enough is where there's a lot of problems. Yeah, and I think we're going to see maybe more, and then it'll because they're starting to.
今天虽然那个数字有点增加，但我感觉今天的消息都挺好的。现在大家这时候都行动起来了，然后也提倡戴口罩。现在戴口罩出去的时候也不怕别人怎么样异样的眼光看你了。记得出去戴口罩哈，朋友们。然后呢，就不要出去，说尽量不要出去，让病毒饿死它哈。我觉得还好多那个好消息挺好的，特别是看到这边的华人社区的时候，就都出去帮助些人啊，就是有些消息进来，我今天觉得特别高兴，然后把我电话号码也告诉他们了，也希望我能做一些事情。我希望朋友们，因为你们每天看我频道嘛，我真的你们一进来，我看到你们安全哈，我现在看不清那个字儿哈。我不知道你们留的是什么，但是我看到你们在打字，你们安全，你们一进来我就特别开心，特别高兴，咱们都安安全全的就特别好。如果能够陪着大家一起在过这一段时间，不管是聊点有意义的或者是没意义的，至少把这个时间的时候不要就是把注意力集中在那个事情上，咱们轻松一下挺好的。有些人呢是一个人待在家里，平时也是一个人待在家里，所以正好我们在这个线上嘛，然后一起来共同的时候度过这么一小段时间，挺好。我老公呢也是特别想说一些东西，他呢，What do you need to say?
Well, somebody is asking questions in Chinese and Spanish, and I just want to say, "Da bien, da bien."
What's the name?
Means we're great.
Great.
Very good.
What's that? Da bien.
Ta bien.
Ta bien.
Yeah, ta bien. It's good. Yeah, that's how it is. ¿Cómo está? Está bien.
那天我教老公的时候，我教他说哈，我说今天的时候我们在那黑板上教英语的时候写个，我说就写个那个糖尿病，我就叫他那个中文糖尿病，糖尿病。
糖尿病。
Yeah. 然后他跟我说糖尿病汤圆。
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love 汤圆。It's good stuff.
所以的时候。就像我有时听他说话一样的，就像今天教的那个单词 ankle， 我老是分不清。
Uncle ankle?
And then six.
Yeah, when we first met, I went over so she could get the differences between, and I would say six, sex, socks, sax, because Reese plays the saxophone. She hasn't done it in a while, but so they're all different. So they're all different, all mean different things, and right. So.
所以有时候这个发音没有固定，我经常的时候，我一说第一遍他听不懂，我又换一种说法，换一种说法，又换一种说法。啊。
Okay.
我看这是 Chinese. This is Chinese.
Feel better than you guys, class.
Yeah, okay.
Just reading some of the questions here. It's the comments. Then English class.
我们俩平时还
Yeah. Someone take mask was beaten by black now when everyone realized the importance changed.
有一次我记得那个在大陆的时候，叫老公出去买馒头，因为。You remember you just go downstairs.
Manto, okay, yeah.
Manto, 他一路念下去就念忘记了。
Yeah. So she sent me out to the store when we were in China, and she wanted manto. And I went down to the store, and they just happened to have a fresh noodle machine, mancho. So there was a lot of noise in the market, and I asked the woman for some manto, where is it? And she and then she came over and filled a bag with the fresh noodles, the muncho. And okay, Never stood in more longer lines and for hours and climbed more stairs than I did in China. That's part of living there, I guess. So, all right. So, got upstairs and I had to go back down again. But that's how I learned through that lesson. Manto, muncho. Yeah, it's very subtle. Yeah.
他第一次到我们那小区去的时候，然后就那个保安给他开一次门，他给一次小费，再开一次门，他又给一次小费。他每天都拿零钱，因为他有时候我叫他下去买东西嘛，然后他每次都要零钱。我说干嘛呀？他保安给他开门，他给一次小费，保安给他开门要给一次小费。后面我告诉他，不用给小费，在中国保安，因为小区的保安给你开门是不用给小费的。You remember you just put money for this in what's community, this guy just open door and close door, the guy
Doorman.
Oh
yeah.
you pay his tap every time you pay tap.
Well, I wouldn't give him money. I would give him I'd buy something like a candy or a little cake or something. Yeah. And at first they were like, but then they realize you're American. Oh, that must be the thing. Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Come on here. It was cold or whatever,
所以有些文化的一个差异挺好玩的。我经常也听他发音，发很多音，我听的都差不多，我说出来都变掉。反正经常我们俩沟通不太畅嘛，所以有人会在说呀，你们这种怎么生活？其实我觉得生活蛮好的哈。You think we just is community difficult communication? Difficult. So is life difficult?
No. Reese said something a week or two ago that for her to have a deep conversation with me, I need to speak Chinese. But you know what? We have. I mean, we've been married for a while, and she can communicate.
我一生气，他就去学两句中文来告诉我。Do you speak Chinese?
A little bit, not much.
So,
no, don't put me on. I haven't practiced. No. Mayo.
我有时候一生气，我说天天我在学，我学的我都学不会。我说你干脆学中文算了。然后他那天的时候弄个碟子买回来，正儿八经在那学。你会说中文吗？
Yeah.
So this sentence you just ask me.
Oh.
Do you speak Chinese?
Yeah. 中国英文吗？
你会说中文吗？
你会？
你会说中文吗？
你会说
中文吗？
中文吗？
中文吗？中
Yes, I have to practice. I haven't been practicing.
对。
But we communicate well. I don't know. I think I mentioned this before. When we first met, our only communication was a translator on Reese's iPhone. And then I downloaded an app on my phone, but the thing was the Chinese translator would start to fail with English, so it would translate her Chinese, her Mandarin to English, okay, but my English to Mandarin it wouldn't, and then you could see it, and it wasn't what I was saying. And so we would have a disagreement or something, and it would just malfunction. And it was like, no. And then we'd get worse, like angry or upset or whatever. It was like, you stupid. So I think Reese realized early on that, that English is very important, and she has done well. She goes up and down and around all over the place. But,
yeah, teach you good.
Yeah.
Could
you speak Chinese? She said. Yes. Yeah. No, but I like the food. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just reading some of the comments here. People are talking to each other. Okay. Yeah. When you get older, it's not as easy to learn a second language. When I was a kid, my mom put me in a French class to learn when I was 7 or 8, maybe 6, and it's easy then, but you have to use it. You have to keep using it. So I didn't use it much. So Chris, my Chinese is much better than my husband's Chinese. Okay, yeah, thank you. But you know what? I found a million great websites on YouTube that teach the Chinese language. So I need to sit down and do that. Like hours a day.
10 years after.
10 years? No way. Because I want to have conversations with her family, with Reese's family, with our family. With her sister, with her mom, with her brother.
其实老公还是蛮好的。那天我就是在给家里面通电话嘛，他老在问我，他说妈妈问了我没有，妈妈问我没有，我说问了你，然后他说这也是我的家人。其实有时候哈，我在逗他的时候，我说那是我的家人，不是你的家人 ，no， 那是我的家人，也是我的家人。我觉得老公还是蛮可爱的，所以那天我们俩聊到一个小话题哈，我就说。他就说他活到我们家孙女结婚，他就觉得他可以走了，可以有些if either have married and have a wedding and some you just die is okay.
if what?
Heather.
Yeah, I want to see her grow up. Yeah, and I want to teach her how to drive.
他一直想教孙女去开车，带她去看看很多地方。我觉得老公还挺好的，所以有人相伴就是挺好。朋友们那时候也是珍惜给家人在一起的时间哈。哎呀，我都不知道你们在哪，其实挺感谢你们的。我的频道有你们这种支持，看到这个不完美的频道也慢慢的做起来。看看还是挺开心的，认识你们很好，也是满满的爱，满满的感动，也希望你们那时候就生活的更幸福、更快乐一些。我们都找些幸福的方式，不管是简单的也好，然后快乐的也好，慢慢的去把它做好，让家人的时候就是我们待在一起的时候，彼此信任啊、关爱呀、开心啊，然后管他哈，只要高高兴兴的生活，健健康康的。特别好。哎呀，我们家这个火其实rather too high.
It's getting hot in here. Yeah. Okay.
现在烧的有点热了，这就是他们老公经常要想坐在这儿拿一本书，就是最古老的那种方式坐在这里看书，听奶奶讲过去的故事。其实跟我们一样哈，我们有个。也是听奶奶讲过去的故事，这种其实你看美国的房哈，它现在不管是再新的房，总是保留这种传统。其实美国的这种传统的一些东西啊，真的还是保存的还蛮好的。有些朋友在美国可能住了很多年的时候都没有什么感受了哈。我觉得为什么新房这种功能都不用了，都还要把这种传承的东西弄下来？你看现在。像空调啊，像全部的那个供暖都有，怎么还要保留这么一种方式？他们的传承的一些东西，就是至少有传统的东西在这里。反正我的感觉还是挺好。你看，像洛杉矶那么热的地方，都还有这个 fireplace。
Yeah, fireplace.
Yeah, I our price, our new house, just have this. Apartment have this. I don't understand this. Yeah.
Well, it's like a hearth. So to have a fire in the home, to have a fireplace is very comfortable and relaxing and romantic. And it's if you can if you can have one, it's really I don't know, it's a tool, I guess you could say, to help you relax and what?
You just tell me what is the way called romantic?
Romantic? What do you mean?
What is just you doing something romantic? You just
Doing something romantic. Yeah.
What's called romantic?
Romance. Being romantic. Being romantic is not telling you that we're going to go on a trip to Hawaii or something, or you're right, things like that, or getting you a beautiful, wonderful gift or something.
Just a romantic.
Yeah, romantic. Or going to a beautiful place and watch the sunset, and or a beach.
Romantic,
romantic place, right?
Just you meet someone, a beautiful woman, romantic.
Well, I did meet a beautiful woman. That's a loaded question. So I have this thing where Reese tries to trap me all the time, and she'll say, beautiful thing, and I said that's pretty. You're beautiful. Okay, isn't this a beautiful coat? She would say, it's a pretty coat, but you're beautiful. So she always tries to check me with this, but I'm anyway. No, she is. So.
所以多给那个亲人说些好听的话很重要哈，大家都互相开心。Yes.
Yes.
So today is tonight. 占用你们很长时间，我们今天就开开心心的聊一下，好不好
？Yeah, please, everyone, stay well and wash your hands, and wear a mask, cover your face, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Okay.
希望你们都安安全全的哈。
Have a great evening. Have a great morning. Have a great day wherever you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our day, our minutes, our hours.
Yes, hours, days. Be safe.
Happy.
Yes, be safe. Yeah.
Great.
Be safe. Bye.
Bye. 谢谢
Bye-bye.
谢谢你们过来。
See you next time.